Welcome. This is Daily Tarot card reading. I just want to say it's for the new year, but I mean, I've already done New Year's stuff, but it just feels like it's a New Year's reading. But anyway, because everyone's going back to work today, basically. Some of us have been working the whole way through, but those people that haven't been, a lot of people are going back to work today. Okay, Taurus. Thanks for liking and subscribing, supporting this small channel. Taurus. Okay, victim, right? Somebody is seeing themselves as a victim here. And you may be dealing with somebody's ego. Okay, let's go a bit deeper into this, Taurus, for you. They may feel very much that they've been a victim. This may be stressing you out. Okay, this may be stressing you out, and because Page of Pentacles is either stressed out or mental health problems. You know, you could be dealing with someone with mental health problems, or it could be that this situation is affecting your, you know, emotional well-being, shall we say. It could be stressing you out as you start this new year. Now, you are going to receive messages, okay, and there is progress. So, you know, try not to let this affect you too much, Taurus, because Tarot is basically saying progress is going to move in your favour. You are going to receive the messages you want, okay? So, they're reassuring you here. Let's see what your person is thinking. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to contact you. I need to speak to you. So somebody does want to speak to you. They do want to contact you. It looks like they could have quite a lot of things going on at the same time. I think things could be pretty stressful. Tarot is sort of reassuring you here, Taurus, just to, you know, try to detach, stay calm. Someone's going to contact you. There's going to definitely be progress. There's somebody that wants progress with you, okay? Now, your spirit guides are saying, this is a very spiritual card, Star Keeper, a cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. So that is your advice from your spirit guides. Stay grounded, stay calm, you know. Try not to let this situation stress you out too much, because you're dealing here with either one person or a group of people where there's a hell of a lot going on. I think there is going to be progress in the right way for you. You are going to get contact. So I think somebody's triggering, all right? That's what I'm being shown. So there you go. Good news for Taurus, right? Okay, let's move into Virgo. So Virgo for the new year. Like I said, I'm saying new year because it's everyone's going back to work. Gilbert's laying down. He's not going back to work. He's going to sleep. Right, Virgo. Nourishment. Oh, okay. This is lovely. Look at that. Nourishment. That's what you need. That's what Spirit is bringing you. Okay. Kindness, nurturing energy, caring energy. How lovely. Let's go a bit deeper. Virgo, please. Wow. Look at that. Justice. So things are going to go in your favour. You're going to have a good day. Good couple of days, really, here as we're starting the new year. Something is finally balancing out for you, okay? Something's going to go well. You deserve it. You do deserve it. It's about time. It's about time that this is what you got and you're going to receive, okay? You're going to receive what is rightfully yours now. You'll be treated fairly and looked after. So, Virgo, your person, 7 of Pentacles. There's somebody here that definitely wants to be involved with you long term, and they really care, okay? Now, at times, you may feel fed up with this person, or this person may seem a bit, you know, but they are definitely wanting to invest long term in this connection with you. It is karmic, right? If this is to do with some other kind of matter, everything's going to go well. There's such good energy here, you know. So yeah, this is a long-term connection, things going well, somebody wanting to work with you and invest in you. And you've also got the card here, I've seen the future with you, I want you by my side. Let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying. Okay, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. So spirit guides basically saying, just stay committed to what you know is the truth. Justice card, truth. Okay, you know the truth. You're going to receive. You are definitely going to be receiving. Things going very well for you. Okay, so just stay in your truth basically the next couple of days, and follow spirit. You know, follow your love of spirit, and just keep following that path. Don't get distracted off. Okay, because Spirit is saying you are going to be receiving here from somebody that wants long term with you. So that's the message. Let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Ooh. You've got 2 cards. I'm picking them because they both come out. Okay, you've got surrender. Yeah. And you've also got the sexuality card. So let's see. There's some kind of relationship here that is very magnetic. You have to surrender to it. Surrender to the process. You've got the 2 of Swords here. You may be feeling like, oh my God, which way is this going? What is going to happen? Everything's predestined, isn't it? So it's not down to you to really worry about it. But, you know, yeah. There is something on your mind here. Your person, okay, you may feel a bit triggered, right around this time. You may feel triggered, or you may feel like you've got a dilemma, yeah, because this is the dilemma card. So you may feel like there's a dilemma, right? Now, there is somebody that gets stuck in their mind, right? You've got here someone stuck in their mind. They get problems in their mind, and they get a bit stuck, and they get down. But you see, the cup is facing this person. This person can see that there is a real opportunity here for happiness. They can see it. I don't think they've been able to see it for quite a while, because they had their own problems to deal with. And you probably feel like you've got a dilemma about this situation. You know, do I surrender to it? There's attraction here. Lots of different things going through Capricorn's mind. This person is basically saying my higher self is trying to reach you. So what I'm sensing here, Capricorn, is that somebody does really care about you. If they're not expressing it right this very instance, you know, surrender, basically. That's the first card. Most powerful card is the first card, right? You are basically needing to surrender. That is what Spirit is telling you, because this person who's going through quite a lot of stuff, they are energetically wanting you. It's just that sometimes all their stuff's getting in the way there, okay? So they do care about you, do think about you. I don't think you need to cut cords at all. I don't even think you need to try and sort this dilemma out. I think you just need to stay surrendered. That's what Spirit is saying here. Oh my God, this is amazing. Surrender. This is your Spirit Guide card. Surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life, fall into my arms. See the word surrender there. So, you know, it's giving me shivers, really. Yeah, there is no dilemma. There's nothing for you to decide. This is all predestined. You are basically going to find that, you know, your person's going to get closer to you. If you're not really hearing from them in the next couple of days, or they seem a bit off, just don't worry about it. I know it's easy for me to say. I'm just telling you what Spirit is saying, because this person definitely is there. They are waking up all of the time to being more part of your life, okay? So that's the message. Aquarius, let's go into Aquarius. Okay, you've got crossroads here, Aquarius. Okay, being at a crossroads. Let's see, a bit deeper for you. Crossroads are not easy, are they? Oh, you've got Two of Cups. That is reconciliation and the soulmate cards. Coming together with someone that you really, really love. So, there's going to be some sort of reconciliation. You're at a crossroads thinking, what the hell do I do? But it does look like this person is a soulmate. Let's have a look. It looks like there's going to be reconciliation. Oh, your person's got the Star. Oh dear, look at that. If you've been at odds or not sure, I mean, to have those two cards, Aquarius, honestly, that is, well, that's quite unbelievable, really. You are meant for each other. You are actually meant for each other. It's divinely guided and it is predestined, and whoever's fighting it is fighting a losing battle. That's what I would say. Yeah. I just said whoever's fighting it is fighting a losing battle. Look at what they're saying. I'm undecided about us. I need time to think things through. Don't rush me. I don't know if that's you or them, but somebody's fighting it. And it's silly because this is a predestined connection. If something's predestined, Eckhart Tolle says it's not really wise to push it away. You know, if a relationship comes into your life, it's not really wise to push it away, because it's been brought into your life by Spirit, you see, to awaken you. So somebody's pushing it away. I would just say it's completely futile that they're doing that. Right, what Spirit guides helping Aquarius with? Sorry. I get muddled. I'm still not used to doing all this. Okay, let's have a look. We are Hathors. Deep love. Mother's milk. Birth as a portal. It's something trying to birth. Deep love is trying to birth. Oh my God. It's amazing, isn't it? So really, what can you do? I think all you can do is just hold on to your spirituality and hold on to the things that you have to do day to day, because there's something very powerful taking place here, Aquarius, and I don't think it can be, you can't really fight it. This is something that's meant to be, you know, something is happening here between two people. and it may be difficult at times because there's this crossroads, and if you're having a reconciliation, there's obviously been some issues. You know, somebody's undecided. It's not an easy road, but all you can do is just focus on your spirituality and stay as calm as you can to navigate it, okay? Because I see you both coming together. That's what's shown in the cards, okay? Right, let's go into Gemini. Gemini. Illness to wellness. Okay, Gemini. Illness to wellness. Maybe you need a bit of healing. Okay. But you're making a transition. You are making a transition here nicely. You've got the Ace of Wands. Wow. There's attraction here or creativity. Something, it's inspiring. It's something starting up that's very inspiring and exciting. You know, you're being offered something. You are being offered something by the universe, and the universe is saying, do you want this or you don't want this? And it's to help you. It's to help you. Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to be communicating with you, right? Ace of Swords, someone's going to be communicating with you, and they do want to turn things around from negative to positive. You've got Ace of Wands, they've got Ace of Swords. What does that tell you? It tells you that sometimes this can be a connection that is intense. That would be a very intense connection. Very intense, both ways. You know, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's really annoying. But Spirit is saying they're going to be communicating with you. I think you definitely communicate with them. But you're going through a bit of a funny time, or somebody's going through a bit of a funny time. This person's saying that I am changing to what you deserve, okay? I want to be what you deserve. So somebody is changing. They want to communicate with you. You do want a fresh start with them. It's an intense situation sometimes. You have got here the blue flame. This is what your spirit guides are helping you with, okay? Spontaneous awakening, activation and integration time. Now, I don't really know about the blue flame, but spontaneous awakening, activation. Well, that's true actually, because that is very spontaneous. Ace of Wands is super spontaneous. So I would get ready. Someone's going, it's either you or someone else is going through some sort of transitional healing experience, but Spirit is basically saying something's going to happen very quickly. Somebody's going to wake up very, very quickly. And integration. I feel there's a connection that's super intense, okay, or a situation. Maybe it's not a connection. I think for a lot of you this is going to be a relationship, but for others of you it could be a different kind of situation. And it's like it's going to turn around. There's going to be communication. It's very intense, and it's something's quickly changing and improving, okay? So get ready. Get ready, basically, Gemini. Okay, let's go into Libra. Yeah, let's do Libra. Libra, please. Healing and holy. Pachamama. your mama. Oh, healing and holy. So, some healing going on here for Libra. Or maybe you're healing somebody else. Don't know. Let's have a look. Oh my God, you got the Lovers card. That's what I was thinking about, you healing someone. I was thinking, is it you're healing someone because of your energy, the way you are? Not that you're putting your hands on them and doing Reiki, but you know, are you healing them type of thing? Let's have a look. Oh, Empress, wow. So, your person basically does want a new beginning with you. It's healing both of you, really. Empress and the Lovers, my God. It's like nurturing. There's something nurturing here. There's something very passionate here. You know, there is somebody here that you're dealing with that really knows their value and their worth, and they do want a new beginning. So they're quite experienced as well. Now they see you as very attractive. There's a real intensity here that I'm picking up on. And look, they do feel apologetic. They feel sorry for something they've done lately. And that's why they do want a new start. They're going through some sort of very spiritual healing, very deep healing. It's probably painful healing. That is painful. Wow, lost lands, soul memories, gifts. You have done this before. You have met this person before in a past life, and basically you have healed them before. I mean, we're not here to heal people. You know, we're not. But saying that, through, you know, when you come together with someone, you trigger each other, and it helps you both burn off ego. You know, when you're in intimate situations with people, it's very triggering, and it helps us burn off karma, and that's really what we're here to do. So in a sense, yes, you do help each other heal. But they're confirming that you have met before. You know, this is a past life connection. You've done this before. So, but this person's moving into a much better energy with the Empress card here. So, yeah, interesting. So there you go, Libra. I would say just really connect to your spirituality with this one, because it's yeah, it's quite intense. Right, let's go into Leo then. Leo, sensuality. Oh, very nice. You know, and this can be about all sorts of different types of sensuality, you know, like the senses, and just like really enjoying different, I don't know, different foods, different clothes, maybe sex, nature, I don't know, all touching, music, just everything. It's a lovely, lovely energy, sensuality, isn't it? It's like they're trying to get you into your body, out of your mind into your body. You've got here the Queen of Cups, so you're very much caring about somebody, maybe thinking about somebody, caring about them. You could be taking on a lot of people's problems at the moment. Oh my God, that is so weird. I've got the Queen of Cups twice, look at that. It's almost like you're both feeling a bit of the burden, because the Queen of Cups can feel the burden of like other people's problems, but at the same time it's sort of very natural for her to take these on, and she's perfectly capable of doing it. you're very much in the heart. You know, you're starting off the new year in your heart, Leo, and it's like, actually, I really just want to focus on the things I really care about this year. And your person the same. I mean, you're just literally total mirror to each other. So I would say really coming in tune, very in tune to a person in your life at the moment, whether that be a friend, family member or lover. You're really tuning into each other, understanding each other. Very gentle energy here, very caring and nurturing. But, you know, it could well be a love connection here as well, starting up because of the sensuality card. So I feel you could be meeting somebody, or you were involved with somebody and you're both coming into this lovely, sensual, gentle energy. I've seen the future with you and I want you by my side. It's a very, I mean, some of you Leos could be meeting somebody here that is just very spiritual. It's a very spiritual love here. Very gentle. It's like you're both being very gentle with each other as the beginning of the year starts, which is really lovely. If you're not in a connection, you're going to be meeting someone who's very spiritual, and you both, in this connection, whether you just met or you've been together for a little while, you're both expressing more how you feel, which is lovely. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, so they're just saying about staying grounded, basically, which means staying in the present moment. Don't think too much. They're helping you to be in your heart as the Queen of Cups, right? So just being in the heart and feeling that loving energy, very gentle, very nice start to your relationships for 2023. Okay, so we're going to go into Aries now. Oh, I nearly choked on that. Right, Aries. What do we get for Aries? Oh, sensuality again. Let's pick you another card, because that came out for... It's still meant for you, but let's just pick you another card as well, because that just came out for Leo. Wisdom. Right, so... sensuality. Now, you have got the card sensuality, Aries. You will be feeling sensual around this time. And you will be calling that forth, okay? But also with wisdom. Right, there is wisdom here. So it's quite nice because I know with Aries, I've got Aries in my chart as well, we can be quite intense. But this is coming from a place of our wisdom, our higher self. So there's no real addiction here to the sensuality, say like your sexual needs or anything else. There's less addiction, there's more wisdom and consciousness around it. So it's even more attractive, actually, to be honest. Let's go a bit deeper. Let's see, Aries. Oh, okay, so lots going on. Okay, as you're starting this new year, there is a lot going on. Lots of things happening at once and things progressing. You know, there could be lots of messages going backwards and forwards. Things progressing nicely. Page of Wands. There's somebody here very attracted to you. All right, that is attraction. Now, also, if it's not to do with love, right, I'm just going to say, because not everyone wants to know about love. It could be a child, okay, here, or somebody who's younger who likes to do adventures. That's the sort of time of life they're in at the moment, is adventurous, exploring, yeah? They mean well. This person does mean well, and they're good news in your life. They are good news in your life. You know, and I think you will want progress together. But the thing with this person is they might want progress in their own way, right? So it could drive you a bit nuts at times, but you've got the wisdom to deal with it. Let's have a look at what this person's thinking. Oh, I really miss you. My heart hurts. Oh. So there is somebody here that actually does miss you and they do really like you. So it's kind of funny, really. They could even be missing somebody else. They could have a situation where, and I don't mean like an ex-lover, but I mean, obviously, if this is a friend or family member, it could be that they're going through that. But they could be missing a child, or they could be, I don't know, they could be recovering from something, and that's why you've got to use your wisdom. You do want progress. You've got to basically let this person explore. You know, the thing is, we don't always get exactly what we want, and the reason for that is because God wants us to burn our egos off. That's why we don't always get exactly what we want. So, and that's why we have to learn patience and wisdom. So the thing is, it's accelerating your awakening. You're becoming a lot more wise. You're becoming a lot more attractive. I mean, obviously, that's not really why we do it, but, you know, it's a bonus to it. You're progressing very nicely with your life purpose, with your sort of spiritual growth. Your energy is improving all the time, Aries. And you are involved here with somebody that is definitely attracted to you. So that's not changing here. For some of you, it could be a new person, of course. And just be prepared for fun. This person is fun all the way. You've got here called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So this is the thing. Your purpose is progressing. And I do feel with the wisdom cards, it's sort of like Spirit's got this whole plan for you. And they're basically saying, look, you know, we're putting you through these things for your evolvement, to help you burn off ego so that we can really get you into your true alignment. They're putting you through your paces, Aries. I mean, what can I say? It's quite intense, really, for the beginning of the year. But the good news is, you know, I think you're in a much better place now. And they're basically saying it's time for you now. You've come a long way on your journey, Aries. And it's time for you now to go up to the next level. So things in your life are going to be leveling up. Your relationship's going to be leveling up. Your life purpose is going to be leveling up and all of that. Okay, so get ready. It's an exciting time. It's going to be a time of progress for you, basically. So it's a good time. It is a good time. Right, let's go into Sagittarius then. Sagittarius. Beliefs. Right, so they're talking about your beliefs being very important. Spirituality. Your beliefs may be tested at times because that card came out in reversed. So I think maybe your beliefs are being a bit tested. It's challenging. It's challenging sometimes because we've got spiritual beliefs, but actually putting them into practice in daily life isn't always that easy. Okay, so you've got Page of Wands here. This is very good news. You've got good news coming in. There's also a child here that is very adventurous or fiery. You know, can also indicate your sort of nature of like being fiery and wanting to explore things. Feeling excited. There's an excited feeling here. A message could be coming in. You're attracted to somebody here. You're very attracted to somebody. You want to explore things with somebody, or you want to explore something that you're very excited about. You've got somebody here with the Hermit card. This person can feel very alone. Okay, now that's either because they want to be alone or because they feel very alone. Okay, they can feel very alone at times. That's why they like your energy because you're just fun all the way, and that just is just for them. It lightens up their world. They do have insecurities, okay? They do have insecurities. I feel insecure. So you're dealing with here with somebody that's quite deep, right? With the Hermit card and feeling insecure. And quite serious at times. Quite insular at times. Now, you've sort of woken them up and you seem wildly exciting and fun to them. And it's helping them to awaken out of their problems. But at times they could probably really test you, you know. I think you could find them very testing at times because of their problems. That's what I feel. But with the Page of Wands energy, you're very much encouraged by Spirit to just keep following your own purpose and path, because things are exciting for you in your life right now. Okay, this is interesting. Your spirit guides are basically saying you got the love. Okay, Hadrian energy, don't know what that is. Codependency, boundaries. All right, so there may be some, I did say that some of your beliefs may be tested. You may feel tested in some sort of way by this person. I definitely think you do. They're going through a very funny time where it's hard for them to make decisions, or they sort of tend to feel very alone at times. There may be issues around this love, okay? Somebody may have boundaries that are strange, or boundaries that are harder, very hard. That's not the word. What do you say? Boundaries that are overly hard or overly soft, okay, whatever you want to call it. Probably not explaining myself properly, but there is issue to do with boundaries is what I'm saying. There's issues to do with this love, right? There's issues to do with this connection. But what can you do? You're both brought together for a reason, to learn from each other. You know, that's the only reason these connections come into our lives, particularly connections that seem to hang around for a while. It's because obviously Spirit's trying to teach us something, you know, help us burn off our karmas, right? So the good news is your person is awakening, and you are part of their process of awakening, their awakening journey. So the most important thing is stay in your Page of Wands energy, right? You got the love. What can I say? There's love in this connection, no matter how testing it may be. This is love, right? So all you got to do is keep doing what you're doing, yeah, which is good energy, good vibes, and just flow, all right? Because this is basically, it is love. Okay, so let's go into Scorpio. Oh, beliefs. That just came out for Sagittarius. Let's shuffle a little bit more. So beliefs, something about your beliefs, holding on to your beliefs. Your beliefs are really helping you at the moment. Somebody sees themselves as a victim. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, all right? But holding on to beliefs is going to really help. It's like it's your shining path out of things. Scorpio. Four of Pentacles, being careful. And it's very wise, you know, you're being very, very wise after probably some difficulties here. Feels like there has been difficulties. To have the beliefs and the victim card to the Four of Pentacles, what we're looking at here is things haven't been that easy for Scorpio lately. You've been tested, right? But you're going to rise out of it, and you are rising out of it by being very, very much in your spiritual beliefs, because that is your vibration rising, and that helps you to rise out of that lower vibrational situation you were in. You are rising, yeah? So you don't have to do anything. It's literally about raising your vibration, isn't it? because that situation you were in was that vibration. The vibration you're headed to is over here. So Spirit is just saying that they're helping you basically to be very careful with where you put your energy, so that your energy is just rising, and it's going to help you rise out of where you were. I think you're already out of that. I think you're already in a more conscious vibration now. And then that's just going to keep improving for Scorpio now. And you'll be in a much better position. Money looking good for you. Resources, all the resources you need. Money looking good. Good people around you. In a better environment. Yeah. You've got somebody connecting with you now in the beginning of the new year with the Sun card. So the Sun is, well, it's the happiest card in the deck. So, see, this is what you're doing. You're doing some very deep spiritual work here, Scorpio. And only a water sign, well, I shouldn't really say that. But only a water sign does this work in a very sort of like mystical way, in a very private way. And that's what you're doing. You're rising out of a situation, slap bang into the sun. So if you've come out of a situation, I feel Scorpio's come out of a situation that was low vibe. It wasn't good. It wasn't serving you. It just wasn't great. But you are making such leaps and bounds in your vibration as you start this new year. And you're walking into a much better situation in 2023 because of the work you're doing. Somebody's still thinking about you and wondering, will you come back? I don't know. I don't feel there's a going back here. I feel this is a going forward because you're being so careful, you see. And the Sun is like a new chapter. If you were having a reconciliation with somebody, like, they would have to be the Sun with you for that to happen. And is that situation ever going to be the Sun, you know? I feel this is a new beginning for Scorpio, I've got to be honest. All paths lead home. How funny. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, so it's not really about going back home or going back, because like I say, I think it's a new beginning. It's just quite ironic because basically, obviously, we know the spiritual home is in here. You don't find your home in somebody else or another place. Home is in here. And once you find home in here, then everything outside externally will start to match that. So you're being very conscious, Scorpio. This is just quite deep reading, really. You're finding something inside yourself that is source. And this is a very important new year for you. And it's leading you forth into a much happier chapter, a much more successful chapter, with somebody who has got fantastic energy, and he's going to be very good news for you. It's either a person or a situation, yeah, that's going to be very good news for you. So it's all about your beliefs and your spirituality and your vibration. And that's what you're getting on point. And you're going to have success with somebody because of that. Something is going to be very successful very soon for you, okay? Even the next few days, all right? So watch out. Okay, let's go into Pisces then. Pisces. Centering. Okay, I love this card. It's so pretty. Okay, centering. A very calming energy is being sent to you by Spirit to help you stay centered. Very nice. Okay, let's have a look a bit deeper. I think I always have the camera slightly too high up, I don't know. Right. Not Cancer, sorry, Cancer's next. Pisces. Five of Swords. Yeah, when I saw the centering card, I thought, is Pisces having a bit of a wobble? And you might be around the beginning of the new year. I mean, we've already had the new year, but it's just everyone's going back to work today. You might feel, you know, the ego's a little bit triggered. You could feel a little bit triggered here, but Spirit is just reminding you it's a good chance for you to practice your spiritual skills, you know, of centering. It's not easy as a water sign because, you know, I'm a water sign and I've got Pisces in my chart. And when we're emotional, it's hard to stay grounded because we're water, aren't we? But yeah, just be very calm, I think you'll find that easier because Spirit's obviously sending you that Tara energy. You got somebody here that's going through a transformation. They've got the Death cards, okay? They're going through a transformation. So, all right, sorry. it's just telling me my phone's charged up. Yeah, so your person's going through a transformation. And it looks like it might involve some sort of ending. And it does involve wanting a new beginning. So it's really important not to get too triggered by them at the moment because it's a big time for them. Death card is a major arcana card. This person's going through a big time. So it's better to just pull back, center yourself from it so that you don't get triggered by it. Yeah, look, dark place, Spirit sending me light. Yeah, somebody's going through this transformation and I don't think it's easy for them at all. It's not easy. It's either an ending of an old timeline or it's a transformation. Or, you know, sometimes it's like endings have to lead us to transformations because we've got no choice. We have to transform. So there's, whatever it is, there's something going on deep for somebody here and it could trigger you. So you've got to pull back and Spirit is actually sending that energy to you. So it's a lot easier for you. It's like they're sort of saying that all of the triggers that this may be bringing you is actually helping you because it's actually helping you learn more about who you really are, which is even in the middle of all the craziness, you're actually such a sensitive soul. You know, you're autistic, you're sensitive, you're loving, you're peaceful, you're gentle, you're all of those lovely things. You're beautiful. So it's teaching you all those lovely things. Jump in. Ooh, jump in. There's energy here of adventure. Say yes to change. Interesting. So something's changing. They're talking about big picture thinking as well. So you have to look at the big picture. Don't get drawn into, you know, say like at the beginning of this week, if something is irritating you about this person because you know they're going through different stuff, but it's really irritating you, they're saying, you know, try to look at the bigger picture, you know, and center yourself. And there's also other things going on, I feel. There's other things going on for you, Pisces, that you could actually be putting your energy into anyway, that needs to be done because they're saying about yes to change and jump in to adventure. So there's probably some other new things that you need to be doing. It's like there's a lot going on for Pisces, spiritually speaking. So they want you to explore that, you know, because this person's got ego stuff going on that needs to clear out, you know, and that's not your job, basically. Okay, so that's the message I've got for Pisces. Let's go into Cancer. Cancer, how are you doing? How is Cancer doing beginning of this year? We're gonna go into Cancer. Oh, that was for Pisces. Karmic relationships. I didn't see that card. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So there are just finishing off Pisces there. That is a karmic connection, and that is why it's triggering. But it's helping your soul grow, which is what I said. I feel like there's a situation going on with the Pisces relationship that's very triggering. That person's got a lot of ego, but you know, actually this is a sort of karmic relationship that's teaching you both something. Okay, I just wanted to finish that off, so hopefully Pisces sees that, because that's confirmation of what was coming through in the reading. Okay, so let's go into Cancer. Let's see what we get for Cancer. Hope you're doing okay. Cancer, please. What do we get? Power. Ooh. Power is our shadow side. Lilith. Lilith is the shadow side, right? You probably know that. And power. Our power is very underrated. Our power is very hidden, because that was in reversed. It was in reversed, and Lilith is the shadow anyway. People don't realise how powerful we are. They don't. I think Cancer gets underestimated all of the time. What can we do? It's okay. There's power actually in actually not being overtly powerful, because you're not pushing it in people's faces. So there's a lot more power in that, because consciousness is very well, consciousness is consciousness. It doesn't push anything. Ego pushes stuff in people's faces. So if our power is actually quite underestimated and hidden, it's very high priestess. I mean, Cancer is high priestess, really, in my opinion. So it's more conscious that our power is more concealed, because it's not coming from ego. There is something about concealing things. You've got the Four of Swords here. Okay. Four of Swords, that's kind of like taking things really slow. That's like taking a break. It's like you're noticing yourself wanting to pull back, or you're wanting to be more quiet, you know, and that's fine. I mean, I've been noticing that as well, actually. It's because the thing is with Cancer, we do tend to enjoy caring for others. And we do have that tendency of being very nurturing. But then this channel, as a soul family, it's all about us learning who we are. You know, that's our frequency on this channel. So we're going through this whole self-discovery, you know, this whole soul journey at the moment. And we've got to quite a good place in that journey, haven't we? You know, and I know for myself, I've always been that way as a Cancer, to want to help others. But then I wasn't really tuning into myself. You know, and I think that's the difference now. I think we have tuned into ourselves, and I think we have discovered that we do have this deeper power that we don't really, you know, people don't really realise that about us. It is a deeper power. It's a spiritual power that we have, And we're sort of giving ourselves the permission these days to harness our own powers, which means doing things that serve us. You know, giving ourselves permission to pull back and do things our way. You know, that's a big shift. That's a very big shift for Cancer, and it's very healthy. It's a very healthy shift because, you know, when you're lying down in the Four of Swords energy, you're recovering. Like, we're recovering from a period of time where we were giving our power away. And we're now recovering from that. And we're actually going deeper into our true Cancer energy. And we're actually learning, what does that actually mean? You know, to really be a Cancer, how do we, if we're really Cancer, how do we really operate in this matrix? You know? Well, we operate in a psychic way. We operate in High Priestess. We operate in peace. We operate in calm. You know, we don't push things on people. We don't rush things. We take breaks and we feel into things, you know, because we're very sensitive. But we're also very sensual as well. So we are very sensual creatures. So we do like connection, but we, you know, we do it a bit differently maybe to other star signs. So, I mean, obviously it depends on your astrology chart as well, what else you've got in your astrology chart. So, but I think this is very nice because I feel Cancer is going deeper into our own energy at the beginning of this year rather than prioritising other people all the time. Now, it's interesting as well because you're very well suited to the person you're coming into connection with. Whether you already know this person or you don't, they've got Hermit energy, which is really quite similar to your energy. So you're actually a perfect match because they actually feel quite alone and they actually are going through their own process of awakening. I think they're waking up to how much they like you. Definitely. You're going to see that happening, which is nice. But you're just so well suited because you've both got this very gentle energy, and I would say that person's very powerful as well, and their power is a little bit concealed in some ways. So they're waking up to how much they like you, and the more you're honouring your true Cancer energy and showing them what true Cancer energy is, the more they are, you know, attracted to you. They're saying here, will you wait for me? So they know they're taking time. They know they're taking time to come into your life. But there's certain things they have to do. When you're in Hermit phase, nothing can really be rushed, and that's just the bottom line. But it's serving you because it's actually giving you space and time to learn more about yourself. You know, I'm very interested in the zodiac signs, and kind of like a lot of the time we're not, because of our karma and our conditioning as children, we're not actually embodying our true zodiac energy because we're operating off our conditioning, our programming from our parents and our karma, our karmic patterns. So it's quite interesting as you clear all of that away with all of the purging, you know, you start to uncover who you really are, the true self, you know, because the ego is the false self, and that's why we need to purge it all out. Then you start to uncover who you really are, then you're coming into your true energy. Once you align to your true energy, you know, it's amazing. And if you want a session on that, you know, you can always book in. But you can do it all yourself. You don't need to have a session. It's just if you want to. Okay, all paths lead home. What can I say? Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. So it is, home is in here. That's what Cancer's finding out. Spirit is massively supporting Cancer at the moment to find source within you. You are source. I am. That is Cancer. And it's the Cancerian expression of source, you know? And that's what you're finding out. It's making you more powerful, and somebody is wanting to get closer to you. They're starting to realise how much they like you. Or this could be somebody new that you meet by chance, very mysteriously, and they, wow, they, you know, they can't believe it when they meet you. So I'm sending you lots of love and peace, Cancer. Yeah, now normally I pick a consciousness card, so let me go and do that. I left them on the side. Oh, I left them. Oh, I left them on the side, didn't I? How funny. Okay. I keep putting all my cards, when I finish reading now, I clear the table off and I put them all up on my altar. Don't know if you can see the cards, but I've got a massive pile of cards just all up there. Okay. So let's have a consciousness card. This is, you know, well, this is just for everyone really, and it's from my deck that I'm putting together. Okay, there we go. Look at that. What a card to get. It's time to surrender to source. So there you go. Time to surrender to source. And it's funny because I was actually listening to a YouTube not really a podcast, it's an audio book, and it's by Neville Goddard, if you're interested. And it's Neville Goddard did a lot of amazing work to do with the I am presence and basically consciousness, self-realization. And he was basically saying that, you know, we do need to get out of the way, you know, really, because it really isn't us doing any of this. It really is spirit. Spirit really is doing all of this, and we are actually doing nothing. So just clearing the space and being empty, you know, in our Cancer energy, it really does allow spirit to do what spirit's meant to be doing. So it's amazing, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sending you lots of love and peace, and I hope you have a lovely beginning to your new year if you're going back to work, and if you're hibernating or chilling out, lots of love too. Peace.